so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking and getting high for so long. I've been thinking about smoking.
Hey, what it is, what it do, what it does. How's everyone doing tonight, today, whatever the heck you were about to watch us. Speaking of heck, if you're in here at all, you might have noticed me hopping on and off a couple times here. And it was literally because it was literally just because YouTube wouldn't update. And of course, this isn't even on me because it's an idiot. What it is, what it do, what it does. How you doing now? Jesus. Everything likes to go wrong sometimes. I didn't do that. Go fuck off. Jesus. Just wanted to view it. Pulled up Steam. We're pleased to inform you've been accepted to Hogwarts. 5th year student. Term begins on September 1st. Okay. Who do I want to be? I was him last time. Be him this time. Luxurious hair.
It was wonderful. I believe
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I already played through this, so I'm just gonna do... Name your character, huh? We're gonna name him. My character's name is Watch 10-inch. S disappear. Or watch 10 inches disappear. And I'm a wizard.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig.
I gotta check the
appreciate
settings
you
once.
working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
3 minutes
Let's
for
not
ads
speak here, Eleazar.
to start on Twitch end of things
course.
for non-subscribers.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
He looked back like he saw something or was expecting to see something. He looked back at it. Yep, see him. Oh. He set us up. He set us up. I don't trust him. You shouldn't either. If I wanted to get a gameplay of this, I don't think I have it saved on YouTube. It's just a game I played on release when it still had a bunch of bugs. This was a game I know they hammered out since. But what I do remember about the game was it had a rather weak story. You know, the whole thing about Harry Potter is you're Harry Potter, and Harry Potter's
Just
story is
barely.
interesting. This happened,
And who is your traveling
I want to say,
companion?
hundreds of years before Harry Potter.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting
You're just some
school as a
random
5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty
The
has ever
story's
heard
just
of
the
anyone
main
being
enemy,
admitted to
you know,
Hogwarts
instead of
so
like
late.
Voldemort or like
Oh,
something
have
cool.
I?
It's like some,
Of course, as the other
goblin.
5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
But
Well,
I remember
you
it was
couldn't have
fun.
asked for a better mentor.
like it was a
Professor
great big
Fig
built
is not
game.
only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Couple
Mr.
other
Osric
things
is
I
prone
remember
to
about
flattery.
it is it doesn't have
I
Quidditch
dare
in
say
the
it's
main
one of the
game, which
reasons
was a
he's risen
letdown.
so
And
far
then the
up the
dark
ministry.
wizardry spells were basically like late game.
Have you seen
You
this?
basically get access to them, and then it's like, yeah, game's pretty much over.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really
Ranrock,
is.
yep, that's him.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the
That's a
ministry,
dragon
I
with wrath.
believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife.
I forgot all about it
Eleazar,
until fucking I saw the little
who
rubber
alerted
ring.
me
I'm like,
to
what
his
is that? And I'm
activities
like, oh
months
shit,
ago.
I remember.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
I do.
Nor do I.
I see deep magic. So deep. So deep in there.
Merlin's beard. She said. How did you?
Wait! We do not know.
Hang on!
I can now see them because I saw someone die.
Yeah! Yeah! Jump!
The key!
Accio,
Give me your
maybe?
hand!
There we go. Get out of
you
there,
alright?
chipmunk.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a
Very hurt.
bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wiggenwald? Down here.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe
He got...
What the hell
Swallowed?
got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
You didn't see the
Professor?
collar?
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Which is here.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea
See
who
those
created this port key.
artifacts on his hair?
Or why?
Both of their hairs. Let's see what these settings are on. Window to full screen. Yeah, it's using DLSS, that's why. Wonder if I took DLSS off. Alright. Yep, artifacts gone. So DLSS off. Yeah, I'll use DLLA. On. We'll just say on. Field of view. Film grain. Ultra everything with ray tracing off. I don't want to do that. I changed my mind. See if we can run it like this. Definitely already looks better. My GPU probably hates me, but...
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
The path to Hogwarts.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
This game captures like that
But
beauty.
sir, why was your wife
that you
searching for
picture
evidence of lost
Wizarding
magic?
World having.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the Wizarding World. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay.
Excellent!
Whoa.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
For sure. What are we to do now?
Ah, up there.
Are you gonna boost me? Oh wow, you're a nimble old man. You are nimble. He didn't waste a fucking beat. I just think I killed the... Oops. Not my fault. Not my fault.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
Holy shit.
Oh shit! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That
Privacy.
portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
The giant mural wall? How about that? Looks a little out of place to me.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Very. Am I supposed to do something with that? No. Maybe over here.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
So... What you telling me? What you telling me, Willis?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Bro, what's going on, Fig?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
You don't see
There's
the
that
room?
glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
In Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
We're in Gringotts.
Hello?
It's definitely Gringotts, bro. Goblin Banker. This is a third-person game. So as per usual, I'm usually
It can't be.
with no shooting or anything like that. I'm rocking my
Just a
8-bit to
moment.
Ultimate.
Ooh. No, anything here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
Yeah.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
Little
Stay
private
close.
portion of Gringotts only accessible to this magic. All to protect one vault.
After you.
Kind of wild when you think about it. What's in the vault?
Keep your hands inside
What's
the
in the
car
box?
if you don't wish to.
What's in the
look.
fucking box?
See what I mean, though? There's
How
nothing
many
like
vaults
this.
are
bro.
there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our
They need
way
to
to
come
vault
up
number
with more
12.
deals.
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now with the new
They have
to the
the
bank,
engine
common
for
and
it.
Gringotts.
They
They
have
are
the
most
world.
uncommon.
You know what I
Only
mean?
one
What's
with
up,
great
John?
wealth or power,
Hey.
or both, could have arranged for such a service.
How you doing?
You'll want to take a
But yeah,
breath.
this game really did
A what?
capture that Harry Potter feel so good.
That
They really need
waterfall
a
washes
fucking
away
big-
all enchantments.
a
It's
Harry
a security
Potter
measure.
game, essentially,
Experienced
right?
the thief's
There's more
downfall
stories, like I
before,
said.
have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was
How
commissioned
deep are you
shortly
going?
after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
400 years ago.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
A new wine.
Momentous day because he's been waiting. Shut out. Did you see how to catch it? Yeah. Damn. Wow, but look at that. That's a stalker. That's what it looks like. Yes, it
Like the glow
is.
you saw on the portkey container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
How's
Yeah, what
stalker
was that?
treating you?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
That's wild. God, I wanted to get the chest.
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
What? Bitch ass.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time
As
like
he's
the present.
saying it,
Let's see what we're missing, shall we?
there's like a door.
Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Done deal.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Revelio.
but to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I
Oh,
moved
snap.
towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
What is
You
that?
seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Comedian clip. Gotcha.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
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 Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh snap.
Look out!
Potato!
Descendo! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso!
Right.
Stay close!
I'm close.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. Glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Let's go.
Luma, Stego.
Okay. Damn, bro.
Lumos.
What is it?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
And that's probably memories in that thing then.
I wonder...
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's ancient magic.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
He didn't choose his words wisely.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, it senses him. That's right, mother. What's up, Ranrock? It was another portkey.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Well, when all you guys are using is like stupefy, what do you
can't be.
expect?
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts. Yep. That's not even an ocean, that's the lake. So it raises the question, I think, I always thought Hogwarts was in, like, you know, Britain or whatever, or London, but I think that's just where the shops are. I think this is, the place is technically in Scotland.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Because when you get there, if you think about it, it
I'm
says...
no expert, but...
When you get to that place in Scotland, it's like, oh, find your way to Hogwarts.
Now...
And this looks very Scotlandish.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Sure.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
1 will be Gryffindor, 2 will be
be in
Slytherin, 3 Hufflepuff, 4 Ravenclaw. 1 Gryffindor, 2 Slytherin, 3 Hufflepuff, 4 Ravenclaw. Spin. That's if we have a selection.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
And
Welcome.
bam, we have a winner.
You're just in time.
2
Have a seat.
Slytherin. Ew.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you.
I don't remember if it just lets you choose
A
or asks you
certain
questions.
sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others.
I think the first time I played,
and
I was a
you've a
Gryffindor.
ready mind, quick to learn.
I think I.
Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Was I Slytherin? I might have been Slytherin in my other playthrough. You know what? I'm gonna select Hufflepuff. Even though because I don't remember if I was I was one of these two, and I don't want to be the same one again. So what I'll do is, I'll just pick one I know I wasn't. I know I wasn't a Hufflepuff.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
And then I'll look at my first character, see what I picked, so that way the next time I ever play this game, I make
Better
sure
be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Get fucked.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to
Worst
focus on your
headmaster
academic futures. I'm sure you
ever.
all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
You're an evil, evil man, Mr. Black.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Please
I think I was a Slytherin
Nice
last
to meet
time,
you as well,
actually, now that
Professor.
I'm thinking about it.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is
'Cause I
my
think I remember
distinct
the
honor to
common
show
room.
you to your common room.
It was like a snake
Right this
thing.
way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm
I think
sure
I
that's
totally
never
was a
stopped you
Slytherin, so
before.
I'm glad I
hasn't,
didn't pick
Professor.
Slytherin again.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common
It's
room.
behind some barrels.
This is the entrance.
Indeed.
Everyone
I will
knows
explain what to
Gryffindor's
do,
behind
but
the
I
painting.
hesitate to do it myself, as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead
Dude, this
of you
would have been
tomorrow.
every kid's
I shall be
freaking
back in the morning
fantasy.
to
I
collect
remember
you for
reading
your
these books as a
first
kid,
class.
man. It
Thank
was-
you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
This would have been
I hope
amazing.
you enjoy
It's
your
like
first night
the
at
ultimate,
Hogwarts.
like,
Sleep well.
summer camp. Except you're a wizard. And it's real life. Well, you know what I mean? If this would really happen to you. And it's like your moving progression into your, like, new life. You know what I mean? Just amazing. Be awesome. Like, oh yeah, by the way, this bland, normally bullshit life that you've
Looks
been
like
dealing
everyone's
with.
gone.
Yeah.
Better head
We
to the
got
common room.
wands. Like, you don't actually have to cook and clean. Like, that's for peasants. That's for muggles. Like, you know what I mean? It's just... And then you get to go to this castle for school, this epic, amazing castle, and learn all these amazing things and meet these people. It's like, it would be amazing. No kid would fail out. Like, no kid would hate school. And if you notice, in the Harry Potter world, no kid really did hate school. I think the closest person that would probably, honestly, out of all the people, would be obviously Tom Riddle, because Tom Riddle disliked everything. And then, what is her name? Myrtle? The one who killed herself. Oh no, she didn't kill herself. She cried though. She got killed by the basilisk. That's right. She was crying while she was crying in the bathroom. But either way, you know, you get the picture. Other than that, if you think about it, even like Neville Longbottom,
She's
they all
awfully
have
regal,
fun.
isn't she?
Is that your owl?
They may not like
I don't
a
know
certain
who she
class,
is.
but
Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls
overall
choose their
they
own
enjoy
company anyway.
school.
Wait, you're the new 5th year.
They all actually
Quite
hate
the
going
dramatic
when
entrance
school
you made.
Finishes. They're all
Can't
sad that they
imagine
have to
wanting
go
to
back
call
home.
attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how
Imagine
much
if,
you
like,
already
school was
know.
really like that in real life. They made it so fun and awesome and like about learning that like you didn't want to go back home.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place.
What a biatch.
Of course, presumably,
trying to
as
make
a
me feel like
hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
You could have picked
I'm
out
Lenora,
silly.
by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu.
Arthur's got
You don't need to be
It's all right.
frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll
I'm a
find
wizard,
your way,
two
all
sweet
right?
farms? Hell yeah.
I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to
Were you ever a
Hufflepuff,
fan,
by the way.
Deathblow, of
Really glad to have you in our house.
Harry Potter?
I'm Arthur.
Thank you.
You might be a
Nice
little
to
bit
meet
too
you.
old to have read the books.
Was that your cat?
I know you're a little bit
No,
older than me.
one of the first years, I think. Don't have any
I
pets
was
of
like
my
the
own,
perfect
unfortunately.
age.
My mother doesn't think too highly of them,
When these things
especially
came out.
magical ones.
After your time, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
That is totally not that kid's voice.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Alright, what else we got here?
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound
You
like
missed
you.
the
Something's
first
wrong.
game tonight. It was Marlowe's game.
hello
It was
there.
actually pretty funny.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been
Why
terrified.
must not have ended the stream.
Sorry.
I
Well,
did end the
anyway,
stream.
I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley is waiting for them outside the common room.
I spent all night working on my history of magic essay. Almost fell asleep in class.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Short enough
Can't
gap
believe
for
I'm
what?
here.
You still
Well,
haven't
you
really
are
described
here.
what.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic.
Why aren't the pictures?
and
Oh, it
educate
is moving.
yourself
That's
about
awesome.
wizarding lore.
It's not every picture.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Oh, you just keep a track of your stream streak, is that why?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Pickled dirigible plums. Okay. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I think Hogwarts is only 6 years. So it's second to last year. So it'd be like pretty far along.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flute
It's actually
flames
kind of
to get
odd
around a
too,
bit quicker.
because
Your field
gotta think
guide
about it, they would
contains a
never
map of
almost
the
really
castle.
do that.
Open it up and find Central Hall.
I don't think this would really happen in the Harry Potter world, because by 5th year you're supposed to be able to, like, your level of magic is like, you know, you're already past Stupefy and, you know, Revelio. You're like apparating and learning all this other shit. So it's like, well, I wouldn't say junior either, because you can't say that because it's only 7 years of school. You're looking at it as a 4-year high school. But it ain't. But either way, like, it wouldn't really happen. He wouldn't be able to succeed. He'd be like,
And here we are.
he'd be like, all right,
Quite
like,
the time saver.
we're now learning
These
about
stairs
divination
lead directly to Central Hall.
and you know, the abilities stack. You know what I mean?
You can get
it's like
almost
trying to take
anywhere
like
in the
somebody
castle
who's
quickly from
never
Central
even
Hall.
seen a construction site and then bringing them up, you know, to some high
Always
level
something
crazy
happening here.
architectural,
It's the heart of the hive.
like,
Our King's Cross
you know,
station, so to
feet
speak.
and being like, all right, build that or do that, replicate it, and they'd be like, what?
That should be all for now.
They wouldn't even know
You'll
where
be
to
expected
start.
to attend both
They've never even
charms
learned how to
and
use a
defense
hammer.
against the
You know
dark
what I
arts
mean?
classes today. And I'd like
And then
to be
same
sure
thing,
you
just
get
as
to
you could build a house
Hogsmeade
doesn't mean you
as
can
soon
build a
as possible
skyscraper. You know
to
what I mean?
replace the supplies
At
you
fifth
lost on the
year,
way
they're
here.
pretty much at that like almost skyscraper building, if you want to use that metaphor of magic. So they would never allow this. He would fail miserably. But
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be
he's
up to
getting
speed
screwed
in no
out of the
time.
experience I
Judging
talked
by
about
your
too,
adept
'cause,
use of Revelio
you know, I said
earlier,
how cool
I'd say Professor
it'd
Fig
be to be
succeeded
in
in at least showing
this
you the
world
basics.
and, you know, to,
He did, Professor.
He's been
go to the
terribly
school
vague
and how
as to
awesome
the
it is,
events
and they're all
preceding your
sad
arrival,
when their school's
specifically
over.
about what
He's only
happened
gonna
after
get
that
2 years of it.
awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more
It'd be
to the
a
story
stressful
than a
2
search
years,
for
'cause
belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
he's so behind, he's just gonna be fucking.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
I ain't no snitch.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad
I
you
don't know
both
what wand I'm
arrived in
using
one
because I never
piece.
picked out my own wand.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that
using
it
an
chose
answer.
us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
This game
Thank
lets you
you.
flawlessly use your second screen anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Good luck today. And remember to
Apparently.
use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and
Professor
find me in my
Weasley.
classroom after
Damn,
you've
bro, she's
attended
a
both
Weasley?
classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
What is this, Ron's great-grandmother?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I gotta actually hop off soon, too. That's why I was snoozing that ad.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she
Gotta work
suspects that we're
super
not being
early
entirely
tomorrow.
forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor
wanna get to
Weasley
a
is a
good
brilliant
point so I
and
can
astute witch. It was
pick
right
up,
to keep
like,
the details to yourself for now.
fluidly.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will
With
lead.
me being short on time.
It may require a bit more
during working all these hours and
flexibility
shit, the
with
last
your
thing I wanna
time
do
than
is,
she
like,
would
pick up
approve
in a
of.
game.
And she may feel obliged
And,
to share details with the headmaster
deal with
that would be
BS.
better left between us.
But yeah, the
Understood,
game I
Professor.
was playing earlier, John,
Now,
the
as
Morello game,
capable
is
as you
actually
are,
funny.
I
It
believe
was
the
called
ability
Mr.
you possess
President,
obliges you
and it
to
was
be
all
well
basically
trained.
just like a
Happily,
parody
you have the
game
benefit
of
of an
Donald
exceptionally
Trump,
skilled team of witches
you know,
and wizards to
getting-
guide you.
This must have
Speaking
been
of
obviously before the
guides,
election. It's an older game.
and so that I may avoid another
maybe the
not
first
so
election.
subtle reproof from
But
Professor
Donald
Weasley,
Trump, like, you know,
why don't I
campaigning
show
or
you
maybe
the clever
winning the
enchantment
election
we
or
included
doing
in the
some
field
speech or
guide's
whatever,
map?
and you're just like this
Unfold it and
invincible
have a
dude
look.
with like dummy physics, and you need to need to protect him from dying. People are trying to shoot him. And it's just so... It's hilarious. It was hilarious.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies.
Hogsmeade
including your own wand.
Oh, yeah.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander.
No,
He's an exceptional
Hogsmeade for
craftsman
supplies?
and a good
I thought
friend.
we always went to
I
Diagon
shall
Alley.
reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may
cheapskate,
hinge on the
don't even take me
magic
to
you
the
are
fucking
able
right
to
place.
master within these walls.
So badass. All right. Where does it fit into the timeline? That's a very good question. So this game, that's one of the things I mentioned at the beginning of this game. So this game takes place. So what I remember about this game, this for anyone joining now, whatever. I'm actually digging it a little bit more this time because I knew what to expect. Whereas I kind of like thought that I was going to be Harry Potter and whatever. I thought it was going to be more during Harry Potter's time. So it was like the story was a little weaker than I thought, but that would have been like the game's biggest weak point was, in my opinion, was the story, because it follows that like main evil character, which is Ranrock the Goblin, and I thought that's much weaker than like a Voldemort, or whatever, or Death Eaters. So. And it's not even close to Harry Potter's time. We could find an exact time frame, but if my memory serves me correct, I want to say it was like hundreds of years before Harry Potter. Let's see. Where in the Harry Potter timeline does Legacy take place? Okay, yeah. 1 century, about 100 years. Hogwarts Legacy takes place in the 1890s, specifically around September 1st, 1890. It is a century before. That's at least a quick Google answer. But so you don't even, Harry Potter's not even a thing, Voldemort's not a thing, like yeah, he's in the 1900s. Like he said, it's like a century, but it's more, you know what I mean? So Harry Potter was like present time for when Harry Potter came out, if it came out in the 90s. Which it might have. It came out in 19 something, I think. Or was it a 2000? Yeah, 1997. Sorcerer's Stone was published, so it's basically like probably like 100 and yeah, because 1890 something. So yeah, it's literally present time. So Harry Potter was written in 1997, and it was 1997 in the No. It's just that the wizarding world is always a little bit, even though they're technologically behind. If you might not, you didn't read the books and all that, but basically, like, even though because they're so advanced in magic, they don't pay attention to technology almost. You know what I mean? So it's like this character's like the Weasley father. He's always like impressed by like basic ass shit. Like he loves like they call them muggles, like ordinary people. He's amazed by like cars and like mixers, like blenders and like shit. He's like, oh wow, look at it, it's like magic. Because like they've never had a need to learn how to do anything. If you could see, they can build houses with their magic. They can cook with their magic. Literally, like Miss Weasley, she walks around the house all the time and she's like, she goes like this and like there's something cooking in the kitchen and laundry's folding itself. There's something else doing something else. Her house chores are her walking around the house, reading a book, complaining about her doing the house chores. But, so it's a little weird how they're like always a little bit more in the past. Like I said, they kind of choose to live in a little old school. But Mary Poppins, yeah, kind of, pretty much. But I am enjoying this game actually a lot more this run through. Like I said, I almost immediately felt like a sense of dread when I was starting the game the first time, because it was just like, I realized immediately, I'm like, this is like 100 years before Harry Potter. And I was just like, it was a good game. And it, if you can tell, it brings you right into the Harry Potter universe so perfectly. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep playing it. I knew I needed to, I played this when it first came out and it had bugs, so I knew I had to replay it eventually. But I'm exhausted, so I am going to hop off for the night. I'm going to see who I have to raid here. We got Deathblow. Do you have anyone you could raid for me? Because I don't really have anyone. Deathblow is going to initiate a raid, but I'm going to get some sleep. I got work early tomorrow, and I'll be back on tomorrow night. As always, guys and gals, thanks for stopping by. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Raid for me, Death. Hey!
Got me sprung, keeping me feeling numb. Been smoking since I was young. Living the high life, get your mind right. Give me the light so I can ignite this hydro and take flight. I swear, ain't no better feeling than your first hit. Puff, puff, pass, man, I roll this blunt perfect. Eyes bloodshot, like a red dot. In my head hot, cash out. Man, I think I'm about to pass out. I wake up and keep talking, hard to keep my eyes open. Anytime I'm not high, feeling it in my lungs. That chronic, it got me sprung, keeping me feeling numb. Been smoking since I was young. Living the high life, get your mind right. Give me the light so I can ignite this hydro and take flight. I swear, ain't no better feeling than your first hit. Puff, puff, pass, man, I roll this blunt perfect. Eyes bloodshot, like a red dot. In my head hot.